I just took a nap. So now I'm waking up. Apparently watching Dateline. Oh God. So I'm watching Dateline. So I think we're gonna watch a documentary instead. I feel like I'm in the conspiracy mode, you know? I feel like let's see. Let's see if I can find a documentary. I found one. Oh, hi. I found a documentary. Just go back all the way.
Crime, conspiracy, cults, serial killers, and murder. All the things that I love to consume, and I know you do too. I know you do too, you little sick. And today I'm gonna feed you, all right? And today we're talking about somebody that I'm sure pretty much all of you know, but I'm gonna tell you some things you probably don't know, or I'm gonna go into a lot of detail in a more fun way than you've seen in documentaries.
I'm very tired. How are you doing?
Anything like Hollywood in that movie. So today we're talking about one of America's most infamous serial killers. One of the world's most infamous serial killers, Ted Bundy. He was known to have killed 20 women in the 1970s, but admitted to killing 36. Some experts in the field believe he could have killed up into the hundreds even. But what makes this case so infamous is that it is the first murder trial to be televised nationally, and that this sick bastard had fans. He had a fan club. He had like a lot, and we'll get into it. Just goes to prove that pretty privilege doesn't stop at that in high school that was too popular to talk to you. It goes all the way up to psychotic murderers. All right, so let's unbuckle our seatbelts, go Mach 5 down the highway in our brown V-dub bug, slam on the brakes, and dive through this windshield into this sick together.
I'll turn it up so y'all can hear it too.
So like we always do, we're going to start from the beginning to little baby Ted Bundy, Theodore Bundy to be exact. He was born in 1946 on November 24th. That's my brother's birthday. Not the 1946. I don't have a brother that's significantly older than my parents. That would be weird. Anyway, he was born on November 24th, 1946 in Burlington, Vermont, USA. Now, Ted had
If y'all know Ted Bundy, I'm going to be watching a documentary video about him.
In a drawer and she shows you later when you're an adult, just me. All right, but Ted's upbringing was odd because his entire knowledge of what his family unit was essentially a giant lie. He thought his father was somebody he wasn't, and he thought his mother was somebody she wasn't, because they were actually his grandparents, and he wouldn't learn this until later on in life. So he already has massive trust issues. So Ted would grow up thinking that his actual mom was his sister, and like I said, his grandparents were his actual parents. He was quoted saying to a coworker later in life, Anne Rule, who also wrote a book that we'll talk about later, saying, when I was born, my mother couldn't say that I had... I don't know what he talks like. I don't know what he talks. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make him sound stupid.
When I was born, my mother couldn't say that I was her baby. I was born in a...
I liked all your shorts today. Oh, thank you.
Decided to tell everyone that I was her brother, and
sound as ugly as he is. Let's continue. So at 22 years old, Eleanor
After you get
Louise
off,
Cowell gave birth to Theodore Robert Cowell, which is
Aw,
at the
thank you.
Elizabeth Lund Maternity Home for Unwed Mothers in Burlington, Vermont. And she would go on to do just what Bundy claimed to his friend Aunt Rule. Her parents would pretend to be Ted's parents and make him believe that Eleanor was his sister instead of his mother. And Bundy would start displaying pretty disturbing behavior from an early age, which is pretty common for most serial killers. Although he didn't have that like top 3, this is definitely a serial killer thing. He didn't light shit on fire, he didn't wet his bed, and he also didn't hurt animals that we know of. But he did, at the age of 3, approach his auntie while she was taking a nap and surrounded her completely inside of a circle of knives. Dude, what the? If a 3-year-old did that to me, he would stay 3, if you know what I mean. I'm just kidding. Anyway, and she would wake up to him staring blankly and giggling at her. So she was just like, oh, what the? What are these knives around me? And then you just hear in the background like, you know what I mean? Anyway, probably would have solved a lot of issues, but I digress. She would go on to say after Ted Bundy got caught to interviewers saying,
Not like other children. He looked and acted like them, but he was haunted by something else.
how can a 3-year-old be haunted by something? What they all, their biggest issue is finding a permanent marker to draw on the wall with, or in this case, find knives to put a satanic circle around you. I don't know. Or, you know, he was haunted by the fact that he fantasized about cutting his peers' heads off and performing horrific acts on them after the fact. But that's just me. But Ted was actually known to be quiet, shy, and a stuttering kid. And people would say that he had a general superiority aura about him, thinking he was going to grow up to be somebody incredibly important. Classic psychotic narcissist. Just thinking that you're better than everyone else, everyone's below you, and basically you don't care what anybody else thinks. That's exactly how Ted Bundy was. He had a superiority complex. Like
I'm not even
when
gonna
Ted
ask.
became a teenager, he said he didn't really know how to maintain a proper relationship, and that he just fell out of place in school. But the people he grew up with said he was a medium fish in a small pond, so he was pretty well liked.
Yeah,
He
it
was
is
able to
rude.
put up that mask. He was able to be a chameleon amongst his peers, and this is what he does throughout his entire life, basically. He was basically mimicking people so
How?
he would fit in, or studying people or psychology in order to fit in as well and get his way. But the biggest
How am I
reason
a
why he
teacher's
was
pet?
liked in school specifically was because he was pretty. He was, you know, a good-looking guy in some people's eyes. I think he's a disgusting monster. But if you didn't know that he was a serial killer, I guess I
You
get
don't
it. He was
even
pretty
know me.
standard looking. You know, he kind of had a unibrow, which loser. I don't know. I can't. I'm not gonna make fun of it. If you have a unibrow, you know what I mean. But Ted Bundy, you're a piece of shit. Anyway, in comes the pretty privilege, though. So you have this guy that is narcissistic superiority. He's good looking and he's very smart, well read, and he's able to talk to anybody in a room. So it's just like this politician, basically. But you can see all these factors just throwing it in our serial killer stew. You know, we're mixing up the pot and it's not looking good. And this would also be around the time that Ted would fixate on something, which was snow skiing. And I hate
Like you and her are on the phone? Because I'm not on the phone with you. Like what?
It's okay. He's dead. What do we care? Anyway, but Pretty Boy Ted was also kind of a bad
Wait,
boy in high school,
what?
getting
Bro,
arrested
get
twice for
off.
suspicion of
No one knows you.
Burglary, sorry, and auto theft, which he will do.
Bro, you're trying to seek
The auto
attention.
theft specifically later in life, he was really good at stealing cars, and he used to steal ski equipment and also forge ski lift tickets as well.
You're trying to get a reaction, dude. I
The
mean,
Grand Theft Auto was pretty bad, but you know who hasn't forged a ski lift ticket or two? Am I right? Just kidding. I've never done that before. Don't do that, please. And in 1967, he would end up going to the University of Washington, where he met his first and supposedly only love, Stephanie Brooks. Now, her name wasn't
Wait,
actually
what?
Stephanie Brooks, but she goes by that alias to protect herself, essentially. So we're going to be calling her Stephanie Brooks. So Ted was in love with
I don't
her
know
as much
you,
as
I'm
he
sorry.
could be, right? As much as a narcissistic psychopath could be, I think he was more like obsessed.
who are you even
with the
talking
idea
about?
of
Because
her.
I don't know you.
She
I've never
was
seen you on my
beautiful,
channel.
She was rich, and she had an extremely powerful family in the political space, and these were all things that mattered a lot to Ted because he just wanted to work his way up the ladder. He was willing to step on people's heads no matter what to make his way up the ladder, and Stephanie Brooks was one of them. And I think he was under the delusion that
No, we're
obsession
not.
want was love, and it wasn't. Ted Bundy is incapable of love.
No, we're
He only
not.
loves one thing, and that is himself. But luckily, she would dump his ass.
What's your name
and
then?
unfortunately become even more obsessed with her.
If you're my cousin, what's your name? Like, I don't even know you and you don't know her. Like, I couldn't tell. Because you just came back at both of us for no fucking reason.
What's better than one tempting entree? A second one for just $6.
Life is expensive. Tools don't have to be. That's why over 75.
Because when you tell a narcissist no, that just means yes in their brain, or try harder. And coming from somebody that's been with a narcissist before, this is so true. It is so true. It's just messed up. So he went on a 6-year-long game trying to get Stephanie Brooks back. But during this long game, Bundy would meet his better-known other half, Elizabeth Kendall. If you've seen the movie Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile, terrible movie name. I've always hated the movie. But anyway, Elizabeth was the one played by Lily Collins, Ted Bundy / Zac Efron's other half. So Bundy and Kendall met in October 1969 at a bar while they were both living in Seattle. She was a 24-year-old divorced single mom working at the University.
I feel so uncomfortable right now after what just happened.
Was attending school. They would soon hit it off, and she would invite Ted Bundy back to her apartment. No. Luckily, she was fine. She felt sick that night, and they would go to bed. And apparently they would just sleep in bed, and she would wake up in the morning, and Ted was making her daughter Molly pancakes. And Elizabeth would say in later interviews,
I fell in love with him from day one. He took my breath away.
probably wanted to take your breath away, but not in the way that you think. All right, and he did think about that as well. There was a few times later down the line when she caught him doing some
I'm
pretty
sorry, I
sus
haven't
stuff,
even
looking at her with a
recognized.
flashlight under the blankets while she was sleeping, and also doing some sus things with Molly later down the line as well, like playing
I'm very
hide and seek with
sorry.
her while he was.
Wait, then
making
why
out
did you do it in
under
the
a blanket.
first place? Were
Yeah,
you
I was
mad
just getting into piece of shit territory.
for
Sorry,
something? Were
piece
you
of
mad
shit.
at someone
She wrote
beforehand?
all
You
of
just
this
came in
all
here and
back
released
later.
your anger
Kind
out
of
on
put the
me?
pieces
I'm so
together in our head
confused.
later, but we'll get into that as well. So her
I was
daughter
like, I don't
Molly
even know
also
you.
fell
I don't
in
know
love
what I
with Ted
did.
very quickly as well, and immediately after that first morning, they would begin a pretty serious relationship. But
Why?
his relationship with Miss Kendall, though, was pretty volatile. In February 1970,
What did I do to you? You don't even know me.
He would rip it up a few days later during a fight, so they would never actually get married ever. They just stayed boyfriend and girlfriend, and they were like off and on all the time. It was a very, very toxic relationship, as you would assume with a psychopathic, narcissistic, serial killing murderer. You know. And anyway, I digress. And 2 years after that incident, she would actually become pregnant, but Ted Bundy would make her have an abortion because she needed to work to put him through law school. What a gem! What a great guy! You know, what a great fella. What a piece of shit. Anyway, but shortly before that incident, he would get a job at a slewer slide.
Yeah, you're not
hotline
cool.
Center in 1971, and this would not only be an incredibly ironic job for a future serial killer.
Okay.
This would be by design. Because
I
he
didn't
didn't
ask.
necessarily lack empathy.
I
He
didn't
was
ask.
capable of it, but he used it to create pleasure for himself, if that makes sense. Like he was smart
Okay.
enough to know how the other person was feeling. So
Then
when
get off
in
if
a
you hate me
situation
so
like this, where
much.
he has
Like,
desperate
what?
People on the other line, he felt like he had.
You're trying to get a
all
reaction
control.
and it's
It was
not
all about
working.
Control for Ted Bundy, and all about pain. Like in the times in the future when he is torturing and mutilating the girls, he was able to empathize with them and understand how they felt, but he enjoyed that aspect of it. He enjoyed the fact that they were suffering and was very aware of it. And Anne Rule, his former coworker at the Slewer Slide Hotline call center and author, would go on to write a book about working with.
I'll
the
show
serial
that to
killer
the world
Ted
so
Bundy.
they know
At the
your true
time,
colors.
He was a serial killer, and she would title that book "The Stranger Beside Me," and she would go on to describe what it was like to work with Bundy in the book. And here's quotes from it.
On the surface, at least, it seemed that I had more problems than Ted did. He was one of those rare people who listen with full attention, who evince genuine caring by their very stance. You could tell things to Ted that you might never tell anyone else.
I got it.
Very open. He was just like sitting there like this, but he was just murdering people in the back of his brain while he's staring at you. But he's hoping that you think that he's actually listening. This is exactly what he did. This is exactly how he did it. And she would also go on to say,
The only clue I had was that my dog, who liked everyone, didn't like Ted at Stood up. The lesson is clear. Pay attention to your dog.
Absolutely. With ghosts, murders, people that are sus, just listen to your dogs. Your dogs know if somebody sucks.
No, I know.
Yeah, the book is very interesting. I haven't read all of it, but I've
They're
read
seeking
a lot of it,
attention.
and it is very good if you want to look at that book and want to get more
Hi.
in depth, because I can't be sitting here for like 8 hours and telling you about this. You get tired of me. But Anne explains that working with Ted was essentially an overall positive experience, and the only reason Anne didn't end up becoming one of his victims was because Anne didn't exactly fit his MO. MO meaning modus operandi, which is a Latin phrase for meaning a person's specific way of doing things. In this case, a serial killer picking
Aw,
out
thank
his
you.
victims and how he carries that act out. And Ted's victim type looked incredibly similar to his 6-year long game ex, Stephanie Brooks. Coincident? I think no. But he also most likely never killed Anne because he knew her, and Ted primarily killed strangers, pretty much only killed strangers to remain undetected because he was smart. I mean, most murders
Bye.
happen to somebody
Hi,
who
Alexis.
you're close with. Like when I was to get murdered, you'd look at, my mom, my dad, Caleb. Not that any of them would murder me, although they are in my will. If I go missing, please don't. Anyway, but he always had a reason.
If I say your
for
name
what he
right,
was
did I
doing.
say your
He
name right?
always thought things through. He was very much a process killer, and that shows in the future murders that he committed. This would also be the time
Thank
Ted would
you.
enroll in a psychology major, which he
And
would
I've done it
use
without
later on
y'all.
and utilize in his criminal endeavors. Like I said, he's always thinking about something. He always wants to learn how to manipulate people better so he can get his way. And it's also around this time in 1972 when he first gets involved in politics. What? Oh my God. What? A psychopathic narcissist that wants to be a politician? I've never heard of such a thing. But this would be his only toe dip into politics, though. And it would specifically be for the long game, becoming involved with Governor
I have
Dan
the
Evans'
hiccups. Oh my
re-election
God.
campaign. Ted would pose as a college student and shadow the opponent of the governor just so he could get the stump speeches from him. And he would bring them back to Davis, telling him how to beat his opponent. So he literally went undercover and eavesdropped on the competition for Dan Evans.
My
Like,
favorite
he's such
animal
piece
is a
of shit. I know
crocodile.
that's just all politics, though. It's all
I don't know
it's all
why.
fake.
Anyways, how are
Everybody's
you
a piece of
doing?
shit. I
It's
think
like,
everyone.
I'm okay. I mean, I literally
Davis would
just
go on to
dealt
describe Bundy
with
as
like
smart, aggressive,
a hater,
and a
like not
believer
even
in
like
the
10 seconds
system.
ago.
He believed in that system, man, because it went in his favor. We'll get to that, but goddamn, yeah. And in 1973, the long game would pay off, and Ted would get back with his first sweetheart, Stephanie Brooks, or he would finally convince her to get back with him, basically.
South Park, the end of obesity. New exclusive event, now streaming.
While they were announcing the TikTok ban, billions of dollars in funding has just been approved for all Americans.
And they would even get engaged soon after. And for those of you who
I'm
are like,
so
"Hey, what
tired."
happened to Elizabeth Kendall? Where is she? She's here. They're still dating. And Kendall and Brooks know nothing about each other because Bundy is just a massive piece of shit. I don't know how this guy doesn't get fired. I mean, he's not killing women just yet, I guess, or that we know of. But yeah, so he's with both women at this time. But in classic narcissistic fashion, as soon as Stephanie agreed to get engaged,
I would say a
Bundy
crocodile, though.
would soon after just cut off all contact with her. He was the first one to just ghost out of he just stopped talking to her completely, which is bonkers, but makes sense for Ted because he's a piece of shit, as we know. But this is a classic narcissist type of behavior and psychopathic type of behavior because he had a goal, he chased it, and then as soon as he got it, he just didn't want it anymore. It's like a dog chasing a bone, and then he gets the bone, and then he figures out that there's no meat on the bone, so he just tosses it away. Do you like that analogy, guys? I'm pretty good at this. So she would continuously try to contact him, and she would get a hold of him one day on the phone, and she would be like, "What the fuck happened? Where are you? Like, what? We just got engaged. Like, what's going on?" And he would literally just say to her,
I have no idea what you mean.
"He's such a gaslighter, dude. He's gaslighting me, and he's dead." Anyway, but this is believed to be the catalyst to the beginning of
Thank
his
you.
murder spree.
Never
which
been
kinda
told
makes
that by
sense. So
people.
all of his victims would look significantly
Thank
like
you.
Stephanie Brooks, and you can kind of look at that like we don't necessarily know why. There's some serial killers that women that look like their mothers because they don't like them, similar to Ed Kemper or other serial killers that kill women that look like their wives. And in this case, he was killing women that look like Stephanie Brooks. And also his current girlfriend, Elizabeth Kendall, looked a lot like Stephanie Stephanie Brooks as well. So he clearly had it tight. That's what I'm trying to say. He had it tight. So on January 4th, 1974, a woman named Karen Sparks, living in the University District neighborhood of Seattle, was attacked in her home and left for dead. The perpetrator would break into her home as Karen was sleeping in her bed. He would take a metal pole off of her bed frame and begin to bash her head in. And then he would continue to use that same pole to violate her and SA her very violently. He would go so far up that it would puncture her bladder. And after that event, Sparks would be found by her roommate after 20 hours after the ordeal, still breathing. She would suffer permanent brain damage, significant loss of hearing and vision, and obviously the internal injuries from the SA. But she would survive, and she would be assumed to be Ted Bundy's first victim. Karen would later relay to the police and the press that she saw Ted Bundy multiple times stalking her around campus. He was stalking his prey, if you will. So although it's not recognized under the
I'm sorry, I'm so addicted to this documentary. It is insane to me.
Especially, you're going to hear what happened to all the other victims, and it's so incredibly obvious that it was Ted Bundy that did this. And this would make sense as his first victim too, because it was somewhat sloppy in the fact that she was still alive by the end of the assault, and it would happen in the exact same spot as the other murders would happen, and also in the same time frame. Everything just kind of adds up together. But the first official murder victim of Ted Bundy would be soon after his first attack in 1974, only a month after Karen's attack. 21-year-old Linda Ann Healy was a popular student at the University of Washington, the same school that Ted Bundy went to. And she was also a weather and ski reporter at a local radio station as well. It's very possible that Ted ran.
Although I
into
do
her
have to
because
go,
he was
guys.
skiing. There's a
I just
good chance that
realized
he
because
ran
it's
into her,
like, what
we
time is
saw,
it?
and, started stalking her as well. So in February
5 o'clock.
1974, police would be called following up on a missing person call regarding.
But
her.
I will see
Find
y'all
blood on
soon.
Healy's
I'll be
bed
live
sheets,
tomorrow,
but not
maybe.
enough to indicate that she had bled to death necessarily, and no indication to where she had gone.
He had barbecue blood. Oh, I don't like barbecue, but that sounds pretty good.
The neck, but some of her clothes, her pillowcase, and her backpack were also missing. It seemed that whoever bludgeoned her had.
But I do have to go. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and I hope y'all are good, and I hope y'all are having a great day. But
Sounding like
bye,
something that he wanted
guys.
to do, but didn't end up getting to do with his first victim, Karen's part. Clearly, he was